bro, the little bit of information I gave her on my life, she started attacking me with it. Imagine if I was letting her be my therapist, my nigga. No, she was like lighting me up. And then she was like, don't you ever fucking try to be a therapist to me. That's my job. I'm the fucking therapist. She like going off, letting me have it.
Alright, man, welcome back to another video. Hope your day's going good. And in today's video, we have men are clapping therapists and instantly regretting it. This is another video by Ty Buggy. Now, Ty Buggy always comes with interesting topics. And this is a relatable topic for me, somewhat. So I'm kind of curious to what this is about. T-Raw.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to why it's relatable to you. But anyways, clapping your therapist, bro, the person who you're spilling all your problems to. I don't know. I feel like they can use that against you and kind of manipulate you because they already know your vulnerabilities.
Well, I don't think that's a hard answer to come up with.
Yeah.
But I think T-Raw is nailing it right on the head.
Facts.
I don't think I'm interested in pursuing a relationship with you anymore. If we're going to be dating, I don't want to, blur those lines because I don't want you to know too much about me. She is booty butt naked. You know what she said to me? I need you to accept my body. I'm driving.
So I always say before you start dating to make sure
you see the nails, right? Only the nails, but the head motion, bro.
Gang. We talked about these Gen Z boys getting too zesty. Tap in. Men are getting zesty generation. I think that was the title or some shit. We put it in the video, bro. This shit is getting out of hand.
Crazy work
from your traumas. Go see therapy.
Hold on, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even get past that, bro. We gotta check out Ty's comments and see if anybody peeped the green nails, bro. Please tell me that there's other motherfuckers out here. Whoa, hold on. I know y'all can't see if I don't know. He got sugar in his tank. Okay. Some people was woke. He screamed. When she screamed and hung up, I would have blocked her. Okay, I don't want to get too far into somebody. Oh, he's lucky he got a date with his bright green manicure. Yep, somebody picked it. Thank you, Lord. I was beginning to wonder if the world was cooked. If we did not see. Let me see what Ty said there, bro. LMAO, you peeped the nail.
for sure.
Hand gestures.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Alternate? I thought alternative at first. But anyways, back to the video game.
Go walk, create good trends for yourself. But what happens when you're the therapist and you have trauma? Like, have you ever thought about a therapist needing a therapist? Listen to this brother's experience of him dating a therapist. Right? Buckle up because this is about to get crazy.
I met a girl, she's a therapist. We were talking for a little bit. We talked all of 2 weeks. Not a situationship, none of that. We talked all of 2 weeks
normal
on a
dude
romantic level.
But
I would say
after I seen that, now I'm peeping the nose piercing.
Yeah.
The hoop ear. This nigga is just all over the place. He is Rodman.
She called me at 7. She called me at
only thing he missing is the colored hair.
She called me twice. Must need something. Okay, so I'm
put all kind of different patterns in your shit, bro.
I'm very grumpy.
Go crazy.
I just woke up, so I'm like.
You already halfway there with the green nails.
She said, "Were you asleep?" She asked it like a confused question, like, why would you be asleep? Mind you, it's 7 a.m. So
okay.
I'm like, yeah. And she said,
first of all, gang, I ain't answering the phone at 7 a.m. for no female, because more than likely I'm at the gym. You know what I'm saying? This is just all about having priorities in life. And clearly, bro has no boundaries. He's not willing to set any, because I wouldn't even answer the phone. And then when she got on the phone, she be like, "Why didn't you answer when I called you?" Because I was busy.
Yeah.
Now I have the time to speak to you. So what's up? What did you want to speak on earlier? Oh, I don't remember that. Well, baby, we got to make most of the time when you talking to me, baby. So you got to keep track of what you want to talk about.
Facts.
She said, I need you to realize I woke up early to talk to you. Do you understand? And I'm like, okay. No, I'm serious. So I just woke up. Nothing's funny at this moment. So I'm like, okay, what's up? So we talk all of 4 minutes. And whatever I finished off with, whatever I said at this point was funny enough for me to laugh. If I laughed for 4 seconds, that means she laughed for 2. So I'm sizzling down my laugh, and then it goes quiet for a solid like 5 seconds.
Bro, already showing he too excited.
I don't think I'm interested in
laughing at jokes
with you anymore because
Hold on,
I don't
gang.
feel like you are. I swear to you, I said, yo, it's 7:06 in the morning. What are you talking about? She was like, if you're an artist, it's like you're not working on any new music. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. And I'm like, bro, mind you, this is like February. It's like, yo, I just put out an album.
Hold on, now go back.
This is.
I thought
She
we
said,
were somewhere up here.
I don't think I'm interested in pursuing a relationship with you anymore because I don't feel like you are as serious about your career as I thought you were. I swear to you, I said, yo, it's 7:06 in the morning. What are you talking about? She was like, if you're an artist, it's like you're not working on any new music. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. And I'm like, bro, mind you, this is like February. It's like, yo, I just put out an album. I don't know when BPD came out, but BPD had came out the week before. So I was like, I just released an album and a single, and I got another single, which was Flowers for Algernon, like on the way. What are you talking about? Mind you, I just got out of a relationship. What are you talking about?
So were you healed, brother?
Exactly what she said.
You so geeked.
I swear to you, it's exactly what she said.
Man, talking about he laughing for 4 seconds while she laughing for 2.
Like, yo, what's going on? What? She was like, that's on me. I overstepped and this, that, and this. I'm confused because mind you, it's 7:10 in the morning. So I'm like, you good? And she was like, well, you know, I am a therapist. You should talk to me about what you're going through, and I can help you. I can be
don't do that.
No, sir.
We're going to be dating. I don't want to, blur those lines because I don't want you to know too much about me. This is the thing in my relationships, bro. It's a certain level of me that you're just not gonna know, buddy. So I'm like, huh. And she was like, what happened for you to not want to try therapy? I do therapy. I'm cool. Shaq got my back. But I'm like, nigga, I just...
Whatever.
That way you loud, bro?
No, it wasn't.
All right. You said it wasn't.
Maybe I'm mentally ill, but I'm not ready to address that right now.
That wasn't my laugh, though, boys. I don't know what he talking about.
But like, what the fuck, nigga? I just met you. This is 4 days in. This is 4 days in. This woman is a therapist. You know what that means? Somebody goes to her. That's crazier than her. Looking for help. What the fuck? Okay. So we talk. That was on me. I should have got out sooner. But at this point, I'm entertained.
Got the evil laugh.
Strictly entertainment purposes.
He got the psycho laugh. He got everything.
I gotta see where you going with this.
And he painted his nails green.
We talked for a little while longer, and one day, I'm not texting back.
He really needs a therapist, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So she's like, hey, I'm not satisfied with your text rate. What's up?
I don't believe in therapy. I'm just gonna lay that out there for you.
About some stuff, and I was like, yo, I feel like you're projecting some shit on me. Are you okay? What you got going on?
And I'll tell you why at the end of the video.
And she lit me up, bro. The little bit of information that I gave her on my life, she started attacking me with it. Imagine if I was letting her be my therapist, my nigga. No, she was like lighting me up. And then she was like, don't you ever fucking try to be a therapist to me. That's my job. I'm the fucking therapist. She's like going off, letting me have it.
I would have blocked her. I told you.
Don't talk to me like that on the phone. I paid for it.
I'm leaving a bad review.
Oh my lord, it's Thursday? No, thank you. I hung up. So then she started blowing up my phone with text messages. Honestly, I was with it for a second. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we're not doing
This
toxic
nigga.
stuff no more. We're growing, bro. My dating for me was like wild as fuck for a little minute. Poof. I want to add that my experience from this taught me I mainly date women that are smarter than me. So like women like this who are therapists and have psychology degrees, bro, I will have to have a lawyer or a real adult present because I probably was getting manipulated that whole time and didn't even realize it.
Brother, you was probably dealing with somebody that got into therapy because they needed therapy. They were trying to like do self-therapy, so they got into therapy. That person that you was dealing with definitely needed help. Calling me at 6 o'clock in the morning and I just met you talking about some, I need you to accept my body. This is what I got. She just standing there. You know, the phone is propped up. She just standing there, butt, booty, boneless, naked. You know, talking about accept my body. Like, what do you...
Ty, real quick, man. Ty, where do you be finding these videos from, gang? You got men with green nails on your page? What you be watching, bro? I'm just curious, man. I'm not trying to come at you. But I'm just be wondering how you be finding these clips, bro. Let's see the video, bro.
You mean accept your body? Like, am I supposed to look at your body and be like, I'm accepting it. I'm accepting it. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what are you sitting there butt ass naked for? Girl, I'm gonna find out later on. You could just send the brother a picture. What are you calling me on FaceTime talking about accept my body? Woman, I'm driving.
Been through too much.
Caused a damn accident on this interstate. But anyways, that's another subject for another time.
And then give me the body tour?
Jeez.
This is a prime example that
what if I had a girl?
You can't do by yourself.
My girl questioning me.
I'm intrigued to know who you're talking about because he says she's famous on TikTok. So, you know, I did some diggling, dabbling, and I found out that the TikTok investigators, they think they done found out who the woman is. And if this is the woman, I believe everything he said. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Unusually, Bree, that is the therapist he was talking about. I have no doubts in my mind as to who it is. I went down a rabbit hole trying to figure out who the hell is this man talking about. So there's
I'm trying to tell you, bro. These people on the internet.
Therapist girl, and
oh
she's
my
like
god,
really popular on TikTok. She has over 300,000 followers.
They got too much time on their hands.
So I'm like, damn, who could it be? So what the fuck? So they said it was this girl named Bree, the therapist. So I'm like, okay, she doesn't have that many followers. Kept looking, ran across a girl named Emily. I'm like, okay, I don't think that's it. Then someone had hashtag unusually Bree.
Just investigators.
Ding ding ding. Her page
still can't pick the right
private, but since people
we need females as police officers,
some of her videos
as investigating police officers,
is very much giving guilty. These therapists need therapists. Like,
hi, so I'm a home decor whore, right?
Wow.
Yeah. I like decorating.
I'm guessing she's who they're talking about.
Yeah. I'm about to buy a builder.
I'm not finna lie to you. I'm aware of her. You know, I'm aware of her content. I've seen her. Shout out to this guy, MTR. Before I started shooting these reaction content, I used to watch his videos, and she used to always pop up on his little clips. This crazy therapist that really actually needs therapy herself. Like, she actually got fired because she was telling her clients' business on the freaking internet, bro.
Oh,
bro, this is insane.
Some shit. But I can't go live because just like total drama island on the internet, you know? So I have a backup that I'm gonna be like he-manning shit. I'm gonna be on my man of the house.
Man of the house shit?
Era.
Era.
I have a backup. So I'm gonna be live over there. So go follow me. Like do things.
Bro, shorty, nobody want to see you like that.
And chop it.
Nothing looks appealing right there.
I love you guys.
What the hell, Ante? What the hell, Burton? Yo, if that's her, I believe all the allegations. But that's
Gee,
allegedly
for
who
sure,
everybody's
boy.
saying he's talking about. Now, I mean, so I'm not gonna jack it like I know that for sure, because I don't want to go in on somebody that's completely innocent. If this was court and
I
they
don't think
played
she's
that
innocent.
video, yeah, shorty, you're
She's
guilty.
guilty.
All right? I'd believe it was you. Like I said, we don't really know if that's her or not. I still believe that therapy is a great route, but I want y'all to understand like how therapy even works. Like therapists, they're asking you questions that you usually haven't asked
I'm gonna listen to
yourself
what Ty
about
gotta
your
say
situation,
first.
and they're getting you to answer your own problems. It's not so much that they're giving you an answer, they're getting you to the answer. I definitely feel like therapy is still a good thing. I wouldn't let this deter me from therapy if I was you. But I'd imagine dating a therapist gotta be annoying. Like they probably constantly reading you like, yeah, that's the childhood trauma coming out of you. Well, do you want to explain more?
What?
Like I just
Couldn't
imagine
do
it was
it,
a little
bro.
strange. You constantly feeling like
And so this is where my relatability comes in. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I'm gonna try to keep it as brief as possible. So back when I used to, in my long committed relationship, my ex was a psychology major. Now, what I say is, and I said this in a video, I don't know if it's coming out today or not, the previous video, we were talking about comfortability, right? I made her feel comfortable, so there wasn't too much of this psychoanalyst. And I'm the type of man where I'm in control. So there is no need to, on a day-to-day basis, be worrying about my mental state. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I carry myself like a man, and I handle business as much as I can as a man without requiring her assistance. So she doesn't feel or need to psychoanalyze me. You get what I'm saying? But there were moments, like I say, you niggas have moments where you open up to your girl naturally. Like y'all lay in the bed, y'all done had relations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you kind of telling her a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
And I felt like those were the moments that was where her psychology kind of kicked in. Like, because there's no other time she's getting any information out of me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I remember when it all comes down to the end, when the relationship comes to the end, bro, they're gonna use all that shit on you. That's what I thought. She was above that because of her character, but in the end, we're human beings, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we have a weapon, we will use it. When we feel like when we feel like things aren't going our way, we will use the weapons that we have at our disposal. Do not think that your girl is above it because she loves you. The moment things are going bad and it looks like shit is about to end, she will use all the weapons at her disposal, bro. I'm just saying. So that's why my perspective has changed now. I will no longer be sharing because it is no longer necessary. I know within myself, and that's why I say psychology, you don't need a therapist. If you're self-intuned and you're the type of person to ask yourself questions out loud, first of all, nigga, if you think talking out loud is crazy, then this is not for you. Get the fuck out of here. I talk out loud the questions that I don't want to ask myself in my head. Force myself to face these questions because I will only grow from it. And I put myself in situations with people who I know are adverse to my opinion, because if I'm able to stay cool, calm, and collected, and I keep my pivot on what I am about and who I am, don't let them deter me, I will come up with another solution, which means that I've just grown. You get what I'm saying? So it is not always necessary to tell people how you feel, how you think. You know what I'm saying? If you have a homie or two, I got my dog right here. If I ever feel like sharing something that was like super personal, I can talk to him. You know what I'm saying? But to tell your girl, I don't think that's necessary, fam. Back to the video.
like you in the interview process, you know? Do you want to go a little bit deeper into that issue that you have? Woman, I'm just talking about washing the damn dishes, all right? It's either going to be me tonight or you tonight. Okay, well, why are you speaking with that tone? You know what? We going to use the dishwasher.
Hey, yo, I meant to tell you, when you said that earlier, I didn't like that.
I'm sorry.
And what you mean?
I mean, something I said brought you discomfort, and I apologize.
Why would you say that?
Is there something you would have liked me to say instead?
I don't know.
Your feelings are valid and you deserve to be heard. So if I said something you didn't like, I apologize, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, baby, thank you for sharing.
Okay, see, because this woman comes across as too perfect, this is why the nigga's looking at her crazy. I would look at her crazy. I'd be like, you marry a therapist and y'all getting this is how she's moving. She's trying to manipulate me. I can't trust her. Why is she just giving me the win like this?
I'll fuck with this.
This nigga stupid.
Sharing that with me.
But
have a good day.
That video with that man talking
actions
about
speak
how
louder
he was
than
just
words.
dating a therapist and
You
like
really
she
know she
unhinged
mean
and
about her
stuff.
actions.
I can do nothing but laugh because in real life we really is the most unhinged people
I
ever.
just said
Like,
this.
we deal with trauma all day, so when we go into our personal lives, like we self-sabotage. We're crazy, like because it's just like, oh my God, I don't know how to explain it. Like her saying, I know I got trauma, I need to heal from it. Like I felt that so bad because it's just like
Facts.
we do this with our clients every day. Like we know the things that need to be done. We
listen, when I said what I said, bro, when I said what I said about, using weapons and tools at her disposal, I didn't say that to say that is anything wrong with Shorty. But I'm just saying, because I have no hate in my heart for nobody, really. I don't want y'all to feel like, oh, bro saying this and he secretly has up his ex or whatever. And honestly, I've let all that hatred in my heart go. Within the last 2-3 years of growth, I mean, looking back on my own personal actions, I've let a lot of this shit go. And that's why her coming out now saying that therapists are humans, you have to realize, bro, people can only use what you give them.
For sure.
It's as simple as that. If you don't want your girl to come around and try to hurt your feelings later, don't tell her something that can hurt your feelings, bro.
Exactly.
our clients and then they don't apply the skills. So it's just like, I don't know, like I completely understand.
I feel like you gotta know your
like,
personnel,
she should
bro.
behave a certain way. Like I
don't
hate this
think
thing that y'all
all
hold us to. Like we are
females use shit
humans
against
too.
you,
Like
bro.
how many times have your therapist told you to do something and
Bro,
you have not
you
done
met
it? Like
you
it
met
is
my
okay
ex.
for us to be normal.
Did you feel like she would use anything against me?
Nah.
Exactly. She's the type of girl to even stick up. Like when I remember the first time Trent, because Trent has an image of me when we were in high school, of me being this goofy nigga, right? And we were hanging out, hooping. And this is why I say people can't see you outside of your box until they're kind of like forced to. And so because of, our interactions in high school, he kind of had a perception of me that I would let a girl just kind of walk all over me. I don't blame him for that.
I would say
that's exactly
say that.
said in those words in the car that day, bro.
What I said?
You said you don't run shit with your girl. What does that mean?
Bullshit.
You was bullshit that day. Okay.
You do nothing to make me think that, bro. Sometimes I just say shit just to say shit, just to see what you're gonna say.
Oh. I mean, I didn't even act out of character when you said it, though. You know that.
Yeah.
I literally was like, of course I run shit, my nigga, da.
Yeah.
But you see what she did, though.
Mm-hmm.
She literally spoke up because she didn't even want there to be a perception that I'm not the man in the relationship. And I feel like that's the mark of a good woman.
Yeah.
So I would have never thought when shit is coming down, she would ever use shit against me.
Yeah.
You feel me? And so that's why I say I move the way I move now. It's not that I don't trust you. I just want there to be, it's got to be enough time, bro. If I'm locked in with you plus like 8+ years, shit gonna come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's, we're human beings, bro. You're gonna talk, bro. It's natural.
Yeah.
But like the more I know I'm locked in with you, like, and I'm getting this reassurance within myself, like every day, it's more and more likely that I'm gonna open up.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Regular people inside,
and I ain't telling you not to open up. Don't be shunning y'all girl.
This lady is just crazy.
And she'll move on to the next nigga. Y'all trying to be Batman.
Dang.
Now we got therapists coming online just admitting that they toxic. But I kind of get it. It's kind of like a parent that has a lot of wisdom, but their life doesn't reflect any of the things that they're telling you to do in your life. I've had some good therapists, but I also had some therapists, and I'm like, brother, you need some healing. There's one dude I was going to for therapy, every time I wanted to talk about like woman problems or something like that, his answers was like, F the women.
That's
F
my
all
problem
of
with
them.
therapy.
But looking back at it, the brother was kind of right for the situations I was talking about. But that brother needed some healing.
That young man had that incident with the therapist who was moving like the Joker. And it's people in his comments like, oh, see, that's why I don't go to therapy. That's why I don't have a therapist. No, it's not. That young man could have never made that story and you still wasn't gonna go. Now, was she nutty as a squirrel snack cabinet? Yes. But don't put that on don't do that. But seriously, I think that his video brings light to two very important points. First of all, most important point is that every therapist needs their own therapist. In this young lady's case, maybe a stay at an inpatient facility. And number two, I think this speaks to the point that I try to drive home all the time. Every therapist is not going to be, therapy is not a one-size-fits-all situation. So if you try out therapy, you link up with a therapist and you like, oh, I'm not feeling her. It might be the therapist. It's not therapy, it's the therapist.
And this is why I say age don't make you more mature, and your occupation doesn't make you great at that craft. Like, think about it for a second. Some of the great boxing trainers can't box. Most great coaches in any league were not great players. And just because you was in the military does not mean you're a good shot. That one was a little personal, because some of my comrades, I was looking at them and I'm like, brother, I ain't trying to be in no war with you, brother. I'm just not trying to be in the war with you. And just because you are older than me does not mean you are wiser than me. I dated this woman years ago, and I'm thinking she was gonna teach me something, put me on game, teach me about credit or something. This woman was paranoid, like the FBI was looking for her at all times. Like, we would be sitting down and she looking around like, are they looking at us? Are they looking at us?
Gang, I can so relate, bruh. I can so relate to what he just said, dog.
Sure.
I remember the first time when I was younger, and I shorty who sold me my car, and she was more mature, and I looked at her and I seen she was telling me all these things about credit, and she had multiple cars, bro. She had BMW, SUV, BMW, like she had everything, bro. Yeah. She had a fleet.
Yeah.
In a 3-car garage, she had a fleet, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, she got something I'm trying to be like, man. So I'm trying to learn from her, bro. But she, like, not that she was paranoid about the government. She was like the government watching her, but she's paranoid about the government trying to kill us with foods. So everything she's eating, like, it's got to be these, like, particular things. And these things cost a lot of bread, bro.
Yeah.
She put me onto some shit like hemp milk. Shout out Miss Skyers, man. I really did fuck with you. But she put me on with the hemp milk and shit like that. But gang, the lengths that she would go, and then the thing, like, I remember one time I came in with some food, like some little snacks, Cheez-Its. She literally snatched that shit out of my hand. Oh, yeah. We can't do this. I gotta eat my bullshit from time to time, bro.
You want it or something like that? You need to relax. This woman used to stress me out. She had me feeling like we was on an episode of How to Catch a Predator. I'm like, girl, I am legal.
No, she take it to the extreme. She took that shit to the extreme. And then on top of that too, her mindset was only about money and material things. And I don't know, it's something about that throws me. I kind of need somebody that we can have down-to-earth conversations from time to time.
Yeah.
If everything's about numbers and metrics, I'm like, you're just with a business partner. Business partner that you smash from time to time. Get the stress out.
I was in my 20s, y'all. I was in my 20s. But I kind of believe that when you have so much experience and so much knowledge, if you don't know how to digest all of that knowledge and stuff that you're learning, it can drive you crazy. This sounds like a woman that's hyper aware and doesn't know how to process what she's learned. But I guess the moral of the story is nobody is perfect, even the therapist. All right. So don't just think, oh, because this person does this job, now I found somebody that should be emotionally aware. They just might be emotionally aware of others. Some people
video, man. We made it to the end, and you already know this is 30 minutes. We gotta cut it as a VG. You know the VG thing. We do it. Ty, I gotta say, brother, happy belated birthday, and
belated.
You killing it, bro, for 29, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was older than us, gang. I thought you was like 31, 32.
Yeah.
I thought he was like right there. But, you know, you killing the game, bro. 29, that's a good age to be at right now. We're 29, but we about to turn the big 3-0. So, shout out to you, bro.
For sure.
T-Raw?
Yeah, I'm gonna just give y'all a personal one on this one. I don't know, bro. You ever feel like you ever was overthinking so much? You like, damn, maybe I'm crazy. I might need a therapist.
Yeah. I feel you.
So I thought about that before. I'm like, damn, maybe I need a therapist. But at the same time, it's like we create a lot of problems in our own head. You feel me? Like,
it's not
just from overthinking and, you feel me, stressing about things that don't even really exist for real.
Facts.
You feel me? You just causing stress on yourself for no reason.
Facts.
So I wouldn't even say you need a therapist unless you honestly just have a mental problem or you've been through so much trauma and you can't deal with it. Then and only then would I say seek therapy. But, you know, if you're just an overthinker, bro, it's all in your head for real.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie, bro, to add on to what he said, bro, like, and I was saying it earlier, the real big thing y'all gotta focus on is just, like I told y'all earlier in the video, speaking out loud has helped me. Like, I don't look at it as a crazy thing. Am I doing it around people? No, not really. But even if I do, it's not really like I'm having a conversation with myself. It's like I might mutter something about, damn, why'd I feel this way? Like, or like a nigga with, like, when Ruben was trash talking me. I was playing basketball earlier today. Somebody was trash talking me. They bumped me. And they started doing the bullshit because they know I was playing defense. I reached across their body. Oh, that's what we doing? You trying to. So if I do this now, I'm like, so if you do that, then I'm now preparing to adjust my body. I'm not gonna fight with you here. You know what I'm saying? We're just playing a sport. But he's not doing that to initiate a fight. He's doing that to get me out of character. Because now he wants me to slack up on defense so that he could do his thing. But I'm bumping his ass anyway, every time, nigga.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to give up the ball.
Facts.
You know? But the big thing about what you have to realize too as a man is to maintain your composure and speak these things out loud. Don't hold it in. That is the big thing why people are going out and self-deleting and shooting up places and harming other people, because they're not verbalizing their emotions. Verbalize your emotions, bro. That is what therapy is. You verbalize something and then they give you back the question of the feedback, the questions you're not asking based on what you just said.
Yeah.
So a lot of times if you speak it out loud and you literally hear it back, you're gonna have time to think, because you have to also be patient with yourself. You're not gonna have the answers right away. Hearing it out loud is gonna make you think now in your subconscious, and then you're gonna start to realize, damn, I be doing a lot of stupid ass shit. That's where that came from. That's why that happened. Because you verbalize it out loud and you give yourself time to internalize the bullshit. Like, what is it that I need to self-correct? What is it? Why did I feel the way I did? Why does that situation bother me? It's just simple as that, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man, you made it to the end of another video, man. But y'all already know, if you made it this far, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. You already know we can't do none of this without y'all. We gonna see y'all in the next one. We out.